I'm going to switch over. Right. We are live.
Not look at the
live.
Oh.
screen.
Just speak, somebody, just so I can check the volume levels.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, good.
This is my voice.
It's normally Alex that blows it out into the red.
Should I blow up the mic?
No, sir.
Bit shouting going on, Vargi Norgrimsson's pissed at you!
Oh, it's only a little bit into the red there. That was good.
Jolly good.
Even without a noise gate. Cool. Well, so to catch you up, Klaus. It is now the dawn is rising on Greywater Fastness, but you face 3 threats once more. The first threat being a group of Skaven who are attempting to overtake one of the city's big cannons, attempting to hijack it and start firing it in towards the city. You have some suspicious Khorne cultists kidnapping members of the Conclave, which I think you're sending Captain Steelwater to deal with, as you're not very interested in that. Fair enough. And then
tearing up his map.
Ow. And then the final threat is that the Sylvaneth broken down some of the outer wall, and Ondran is like going to give you guys one shot to go and try and stop this. Go get to Pale Oak and stop him from proceeding with this. Otherwise, we're going to have to fire the Hurricanum Super Magnum Array, which is what created the Ghoulmere in the first place. So basically, he's going to hit the big red button and kill all the Sylvaneth, and probably fuck up Greywater as well in the long term. So quite important things, but first of all, we can go straight to the cannon, which I believe you wanted to do quickly first. It makes sense to do it first.
Pretty important.
Yeah.
So you do manage to make your way from Forge Haven into the outer circle, and you reach the wall where the cannons are all moving on tracks around the city, facing towards the Sylvaneth. And you find a tower which is ahead of where the cannon is that the Sylvaneth, that the Skaven are after. And as you can start to feel the ground and the walls vibrate with the steam engine pulling this huge cannon towards you, you climb up the tower and you see it coming towards you, and you can basically just see a cannon that's stretching over the side of the wall with Skaven running all atop it and a steam engine like pulling it along, and then behind it trailing just even more Skaven like chasing after it. And I can show you what it looks like.
So sorry, did you say that the cannons are on railway?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yep.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, there's 12 of them. These are what they call the hands,
The hands.
because they go all the way around the city.
That is a big ass
So
cannon.
it's not just a little like 12-pounder. It's a giant like naval
It
cannon.
is a big
Yeah.
ass cannon.
I see.
Yeah. These are the things that you've experienced like bombarding around you when you came to the city the first time.
That is like a naval gun, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's huge.
Yeah, I can see what you mean.
Alongside
It is
Yamato.
massive. Can you imagine getting shot by that point blank?
That's
Would
how
be
not
nothing
to.
I don't think anything else would remain of you but smoke.
As it kind of piles towards you, you can see essentially what you can see in the image, but you can see one warlock engineer standing at the very end, like yelling back at the ones in the cabin, telling it, which direction to like spin the cannon, and you can tell that they're kind of trying to work out the controls as they go, because it's kind of going, it's kind of doing this. But it's only a certain amount of time before the Skaven understand.
Use the brains.
Yes. Using their special ways. Hello, Michael.
Hello.
Hello.
I can't see the picture of the cannon. I don't know if I've missed it.
Let me show it to players again.
You never see it now.
Yeah. Whoa. Holy.
It's a
Oh
big
my
boy.
god. He's a big boy.
That's
So
what we have to stop.
you will need to roll me a athletic test to be
All
able
of
to
us?
jump aboard. Yes.
Ah.
1 point of athletics.
Why is there always so much
Blinded by
clay?
light.
Where's the levitate ability? What's the DN
Really
for?
probably had one.
5.
Oh, I did it on
Is it
5.
just 5-1?
Still got 2.
Aha!
Yay.
Listen,
That's
Klaus can
relaxing.
do it. Anybody can.
I can't believe I didn't bring the Aether Engine out to this mission.
Would Vargi be the only one who doesn't manage?
Do you have like
Well,
entrance stilts?
Technically, yeah, I was right.
It's a DN5, not a DN4. Cheeky Vargi.
Oh, sorry. Well, then yes, you were right.
I put it as a 4, but I still got a 5 and a 6, so I still got
Yeah.
2 successes.
I think Szechuan falls with Vargi.
No, I got my 2 successes
Yeah, but in
all together. Oh yeah, no, I made it, and then was like, oh no, I've slipped, and just kind of fell down as well, just to make you feel better.
Yeah, like that.
Love it.
Wow.
Is this a new ship?
Man, imagine being assigned to one of those little baby cannons.
Again, funnily enough, giant
no
rail
compliments.
cannon, not a map anyone's made yet.
I think a fantastic rendition.
Yeah.
This
Very
is giving
cool.
me such Attack on Titan vibes. It's incredible.
Oh yeah.
So wait, how do we get up there?
So you're basically you went ahead of it onto one of the towers on the wall, and
Right.
you've jumped down onto it as it's being pulled past.
Cool beans.
Let me put you all on the map as well. That might be helpful.
I'm so big.
You are giants.
You just gave another death. They are smaller, I suppose. It does make sense.
Yeah.
So essentially at the
How
back,
many ones I had?
the back is essentially the engine area, and you can see there is a warlock engineer and a couple of storm vermin fighting against some cogsmiths for the engine. And then in the compartment in the middle, that's where there's 2 warlock engineers fighting, like trying to work out what the controls are. And then you've got one standing on the barrel, and then you've got these other ones who are actually chasing after it. So, Vargi, you're on that side, chasing after it again. You will also be able. You'll have to use your move to keep up, and you'll be able to do another athletics test again. But everyone else managed to land on the engine.
I'll get in next time.
Little pistons going.
Cannons on rails. Stupid idea, if you ask me.
And you're the engineer here.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. We kind of need you to stop the train.
I'll stick some magic in it.
But it's your turn, Vargi, with your eight initiative.
Before you go on, would I be able to somehow throw Vargi on? So instead of me going up, I can use my athletics roll to throw him up. So I'll stay down and he'll go up.
I don't think so.
Okay, well I'll try.
He's quite a heavy boy, I think.
Alright, here we go. Well, I use my move. Just gonna use my action as well.
To roll the athletics will be an action, yeah.
Well, that's unfortunate, isn't it?
I've only
Right,
used
well. Let's roll these 2 dice again.
Nah.
Oh, I actually get an extra dice 'cause it's first round of combat. So
Oh.
good. But good news is, everybody, Vargi's always got a plan.
Use my good
Okay.
plan. Backup plan. Talent. No, maybe that's not a good idea. No, I'm gonna do it. It's important. I don't want to die here. I can re-roll the test, but the complexity increases by 1. Wait, complexity or difficulty? Is that gonna make it 5-2?
Hang on, the complexity is the second number.
I think so.
Yes. Don't think. No. Okay, we don't do that. The odds are poor.
Okay.
An 8. Well, he's gonna use his metal
Oh, yeah.
to try and not get killed.
Yeah.
So he's going to fire at these chaps down here.
Okay, so
Is he off?
that's two warlock engineers and then a swarm of storm vermin.
Is it?
Yes.
Might need a hand.
You probably
I
could.
can use my metal to just try again.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, I think you could do that.
Yeah, all right.
I say go for it. Yeah.
We'll do that. Athletics. How often do you need athletics?
It's like
It's all the
Varg-
bloody time, according to these writers.
I know. It's
I
PE
mean, you're
every day.
climbing on top of something. What do you want to use? Intellect?
Yeah.
Gonna craft a little step.
Next question.
No more questions.
Right, jolly good.
Wow.
Haven't hit a 5 on 6 dice,
Yeah.
and now I'm gonna die.
I'd appreciate a hand.
Sichuan. It's you, sir.
I feel like there's a sound, like someone's saying something, but I can't quite hear it.
Yes. These guys on the cannon, they are engineers, so they are magic-y types.
Yes.
Cool beans. So I'm going to waft my hands and summon a volcano on this cannon. I still never got quite over how funny the concept of it is. I've lost my little pointer. Why did I choose to use the new Roll20 thing? In this area, we'll be volcanoing. Here, with 2 metal.
Mm-hmm.
And as it is said, as it is so.
Which area? Sorry, the middle one.
Yeah, the middle section of the cannon.
Okay.
Then I will use my remaining action to use my saga roll. The one I can never pronounce.
Enmity.
Enmity, that's the one. Saga of condemnation, sorry, to increase the complexity of an enemy.
Oh yeah.
Amazing. Here we go.
That's essentially all you did last session, and it really helped everyone. So.
Why do you even need me, right? Here we go. Easy pilot. Is it? It's the end. It's the end 6, isn't it? Oh, yeah. But I've got lots of entertainment. Going on with bonus there.
Lots of entertainment.
Get that in there. Oh, no successes. Plus focus, that's fine. Whew, close. Close. Cool, that's fine. That happens. So enemy spells have a long range, increased by 1 complexity,
Alright.
and there is a volcano in
There is a
the
volcano.
middle.
A volcano, Guillermo.
Volcano again.
Ah.
So that happens. And
Okay.
that's pretty much it. So is Vargi's in trouble? He seems
When
fine.
is he not?
Vargi's on full wounds.
As in he's taken his full amount of wounds.
Yep.
That's not good. It'll be good to lose a character once every so often.
Well, yeah.
I've done what I can.
Sichuan then.
Yeah, I'm done.
5. Sorry,
all my- all my
Klaus. Klaus, I was looking at Lawrie and I said Sichuan.
I think you're muted.
Me?
Yes, sir.
you.
Perhaps so. So the train's connected to the cannon, right? It's pulling the cannon along.
Yep.
And we're trying to get on the cannon to disrupt it?
You're trying to stop it. So this back section here is where the engine controls are. So you'll be able to stop it with a crafting test, but you're... Actually, no, Klaus is good crafting as well, so...
Well, good is questionable. I got 1 in training, but 4 in mind. So I got 5 dice. Which not bad.
Yeah, you'll probably need to clear it first of this fight, but...
I don't have any useful spells like levitation where I could lift Vargi up onto the precipice where he needs to be. Ooh, shit.
You could shoot and kill the people chasing Vargi, who are probably going to attack him on their turn, which is going to be next.
Yes.
Yes.
What I'll do is, Vargi, is this metagaming for me to ask what your wounds are?
Well, I have already said this evening, so probably not extra metagaming. I'm full of wounds. You know, Vargi is suffering from previous battles.
Yes.
No, I mean the you have your HP and then your more permanent wounds, right? What's the HP called?
Toughness.
Toughness.
Toughness. Yeah. What's your toughness?
Should be full, right?
It's
Yeah,
full. I haven't refreshed it, but it's 9.
Okay, I'm gonna shield you. Bah! All the good it will do.
Yes.
I mean,
Not
that's
much.
something.
And then I'll tactician you as well.
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
At least someone in this party is going to help Vargi survive.
Pops around the edges of the whole principle.
Shimmering with Klaus's intellect and mystic shield, Vargi takes aim at the... He's going to attack the engineer, the warlocks, or one of the warlocks.
Very wise, Harry.
You're gonna shoot this one. Seeing as they all do look tidily within close range of each other.
Mm.
So how many dice do I get? Is your mind right? I get extra dice.
Mm-hmm.
The tactician.
I think it's half of your mind, right?
It's
No, it's
equal
just
to your
your
mind.
mind.
What? I've got 4 mind. That's crazy.
Sick.
Wow.
All right.
Okay.
Target's defense, sir.
I want to say average. Yes, it is average.
Prepare to die, rat men.
You dirty rat bastards!
You'll never get me alive.
Love it.
All right. It's good. It's good when you get the tactician going. It's good. Oh, I did
very
basic
good.
skill instead of my damage. But it's so it's going to be 8 successes with 1 AP, making for 10 damage.
That's definitely enough to kill a warlock engineer. And then is it 5
And it's going to be 5 on each of the others, which is
flash
not
damage? That's
not
pretty
too
nice.
shabby.
That is not too shabby.
As long as the warlocks are dead.
So you
Yeah,
kill
yeah,
3 of the
as well.
storm vermin in that swarm.
The warlocks go through my shield, right?
That's a result.
The warlocks.
Yeah, magic goes through arcane shields. Weirdly, mystic shields.
Do they? Doesn't
Because
No,
then-
it's
Mystic
increase-
Shield just give you extra defense?
extra defense, yeah.
Spells don't
Yeah, so
care
they go-
about defense.
Oh, they don't. Oh,
No.
that's sad.
It's also nice for me.
Right. So initiative 5. Let's do these warlock engineers. So these ones take 5 damage from the
They do.
volcano.
So glad you set up a volcano on top of this cannon.
I did
Explosive material.
the bit where the fuse was. Fuse is always in the back, right?
And then we'll do a series of warp lightnings. So,
+1 complexity.
well, the one on the tracks does not have that
Why not?
because he's not in the zone.
It's everyone at long range.
Within long range.
That's what it says. Were you playing
What?
me wrong?
No, I think we did double check, but I still think that's crazy.
The complexity of any spell cast by an enemy within long range increases by 1.
Yeah, that fails. And then the other two. Yep, they fail. They just can't get those threes. They just can't get those. That
See,
5-3.
Happy about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Alex, when you're ready, roll me a 5-1 athletics.
Oh, I'm so ready. I'm always ready to test my athletics. You know
Yeah.
that.
Bleep test. Oh, it's actually one more. There's actually one more little ratty down there. Let's roll for him as well. Damn it. Dumb rats.
Funny. Why are you being funny? Oh, this big sofa. Oh,
And Gouge, are you initiative 4?
I'm gonna check. I think I'm 3 though. Yep, 3.
Oh, I think it's Dreadbark who's 4.
I am also 3, I thought. Let me check in a second. My roll 20 is being very slow.
There's
I
it.
think you're 4, but I might be wrong.
Because Cogsmiths are going to be 3. Oh no, they're 4 actually, so I can do them.
Oh. Everyone gets to act before gouging.
Okay, nice. So yeah, Dreadbark, you managed to jump onto the engine
Bye, Vargi.
with aplomb.
Oh, I love plums.
Just aplomb.
Just the one plum, actually.
Just
I'm gonna turn my camera off because this is mental. It's going really, really slow. I can't find what. Where is your initiative again? I lose it every single time on this sheet.
It's right
Oh
by...
no, I'm four.
all right. So you can act now.
I'll forever hold my peace.
Yes.
Let me just turn my camera off so that I can actually click on something and have something happen as a
Cool.
result of my click.
And then it will be Cogsmiths, and then it will be Gougethorn, and then it will be the Storm Vermins.
Oh, someone acts after I do. Wow.
Oh wait, there's another bloody Warlock engine. I forgot about him, the one on the cannon. This is finding
I
him
didn't even see
everywhere.
him. No, but he's not
Hey, da, 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 da.
He wouldn't be affected by Mikey's spell, right?
Long range. One. Yeah, that should be.
It's still affected. It's 2 sounds away.
Yes.
Wow.
I guess Dreadbark will try and snipe that guy right off the cannon.
Okay. Let me just
So we'll do a good take aim at him, and then do a cold shot at his little ratty face.
Not before he flings Warp Lightning at you, Sichuan. Dealing you 6 damage. 6 damage, ignoring armor.
Did he hit? Oh,
Yes.
Yikers.
yikers. 6 damage ignoring armor.
Yeah, but you
Better
managed.
you than me.
You managed to stop 2 of them.
That's pretty good, I think.
Yes.
Yowzers, trousers.
Wait.
Well, I'm seeing I've got. I don't know what I'm seeing. I think I had 0 toughness. Does that sound right?
You should be
No,
back to
you
max
should be at
toughness
full
now.
toughness.
Yeah.
Right. Well, not anymore. Well,
You did take.
Okay.
Sorry, go ahead, Alex.
So on that shot, my accuracy is superb. What's the Warlock's defense?
It's average, but on all the zones on the cannon are partial cover, so it's good.
Okay. But it's still 2s, because I'm 2 steps above, right?
Yes.
Splendid.
2 still wound.
2 step.
Oof.
Oh, this is really frustrating me. Okay. Right. Everyone else learned what I rolled before I did. Oh, well, it's good though, isn't it?
Yes.
Good. So yeah, I'll use the 2 focus to push one of those up to a 6, so that it makes it AP -2. And then it is 6 +1 +1 for crack shot, and an extra whatever cooled shot does.
Yeah, I mean it's dead. It's dead. It's I think as it's like shooting warp lightning and it's shouting at its fellow engineers to turn it around, and then just giant bolt pushes it off the cannon.
Basically, a tree trunk just
Yes,
like
pretty much. Yeah.
bunks into it and catapults it off into the ether.
Yeah. Like that God of War boss, like mini boss that has the huge stone pillar.
Oh yes,
No spoilers.
yes, I remember it now.
No spoilers. It's in the bloody first 10 minutes of the game. No.
Which game?
God of War
Ragnarok or the first one?
one, but not one.
yeah.
Just God of War. Yeah, PS4.
Yeah, that's the only one I played. I haven't played the new one, so
Nah, me neither.
Oh.
so the fact that I recognise the reference suggests that it's the first one.
Right. So these coggies are gonna try and fight off this other engineer. They do not pierce its armor. Good job, Coggos. And then we have Gougethorn.
Yay. Okay, so there's a number of things I want to check first. First of all, you said I can't help Vargi on. No way to do that. I can't jump off and somehow help him get on.
There is like helping stuff, isn't there, in the rules?
Not sure. I mean,
And I love in the last
I would
session
hope
where
so.
we're still looking up rules. Help. Help 143.
And if I can't do that, then my second, which maybe I'll even do regardless of whether I can help Vargi or not. Would I be able to like damage the train that we're on to stop this from moving?
So sorry, if you help Vargi, you can only aid him in his next test.
Mm-hmm. And how would that work out?
You can add 1d6 to their dice pool, plus an additional 1d6
Okay.
per level of training you have in that skill used for that test.
So 1d6 basically.
Yes.
Could make all the difference.
Yeah.
You'll get 666
So
next time.
for the second question, am I able to damage this whatever we're on right now, the train that we're on, to stop it from moving, or like cut some cables or something?
It only
Like
says
it has to be connected somehow, right?
it only says crafting.
Just crafting.
Yeah, I think in that it's like that Star Wars thing where they shoot the controls to stop the door closing, and then they're like, "Oh, we needed those to do other things, like open the door again."
Okay. So no destroying.
Where are the controls? I think I blasted them.
Well, yeah. I mean, in that case, I don't see anything else that makes sense other than trying to help Vargi up. Would that mean that I have to? No, I don't have to end my turn. I can still act, right?
Yes. So these are difficult terrain, so it takes one more move than necessary. So if you want to get
Just move from here to here.
from there to there, it's going to cost you an action. As
That's
you kind
fine.
of clamber
So I'll do
around.
that. That's okay. That's okay. So that's my full like turn. But I will use one missile to kill this warlock because I hate them with a
Yeah.
burning passion.
Let's just
I'm
move
not
up.
gonna use.
Move over.
It's a good choice.
Move over, Clargy. It's now Glargy.
Log.
Sounds gross.
What's their
Average.
defense, please? Average. So I'm hitting on 2.
Average. They're in tatty robes. Although the armor is 2.
Well, that won't matter much.
Yeah, definitely dead, even without any magical bits.
Yeah, again, I get my +1 as well. Not that I need it, clearly, but yay. And that's it.
So Vargi's like running for his life, and then Gougethorn just appears, and then just jumps down,
Leaps out of nowhere.
rips apart this, and then Vargi, you can just see Gougethorn doing his horrible sort of taunting
Lifting it up.
thing.
It's
Yeah.
like this is a very sort of Gimli moment.
Yes.
For sure.
Comedic Gimli
Okay.
moment.
I can make it up myself. Thanks anyway.
Not the beard. All right. Okay, and then
That's
it's
it for me.
and then the storm vermins move in to attack, and they're going to do. So they are a swarm. There's 5 of them. What is your target? What's your defense? Both of you? Is it average?
My defense is good.
Yeah, it's average.
What is there? I think there is good. So I'm gonna do. I think they're gonna keep chasing because they're chasing after the train. So they're gonna keep going.
Yeah.
Not gonna stop.
I hate to say it, but it makes sense. Woof.
5 successes with an extra 1, so 6 damage on you, Vargi.
Come on.
Rend, but doesn't activate here. No 6s.
So at least my armor's actually worth something today.
Yes. Cool. And then these 2 over here are gonna try and kill these cogsmiths. Chapow. And
Ooh.
Chapow. Oh my.
Oh.
Oh, hang on. No. I'm rolling with the swarm on.
I was gonna say that's fucking mad.
Where was that against Vargi? Jesus.
Yay.
Shish kebab him on some halberds.
Jeez.
I would have had to carry you at that point.
Oh,
Jesus.
the cogsmiths defend themselves with their shovels and their little cockpit axes. All right, cool. And then back to top of the round, Vargi.
All right, how many extra dice do I get?
You didn't get helped, so.
Well, I didn't get helped. I thought I was getting helped.
Wait,
Yeah.
I have to actually, like, it has to be a thing from my end?
It has to be an
And
action.
then I have
yeah.
to, like, oh my god, I didn't.
To be fair,
Well, I have an
killing the warlock is a pretty
I mean,
big
it did
help.
help.
Yeah,
But
okay,
not a
given
help,
that
not a capital H help, was it?
I don't usually, like, request this, but I do have an extra metal. Would I be able to have used it to give him the aid that he needs?
Sure.
Okay, so there you go. So you have that help.
How many dice do I get for your help?
1.
1.
Well, it's better than nothing, isn't it?
No. I thought it might be 2.
Well, you get 1. You get 1 and 1 less warlock. How does that sound?
It's deeply appreciated. 1. Oh my god!
Hey, he's on board,
You
lads.
didn't even need it.
Oh god. Right, everything going according to plan.
Big battle of climbing on the cannon.
And he
Doing
gets up
epic,
and he's like,
Lift you up and like throw you up there.
Yeah.
Well then I guess he so where's the controls? The controls down where the rest of the party are? Is that where we want to get to?
It's in this section
this
here,
bit.
yeah, where this little melee is going on.
Right. Well, in that case, he shuffles on over to this warlock and fires his bloody Mandy blasters, doesn't he?
Pew, pew, pew.
And
Devastating wounds there, beard.
Yeah, it doesn't do quite the same sort of damage, but might as well better use them. Target's defense is going to be rubbishy.
Average, yeah.
Alright, it's is this a pierce? It is a pierce. Do they have any armor?
Yes.
In that case, it is piercing. That's the only thing I could do anyway, to be fair. So yeah, it's 5 damage with 1 piercing.
So 6.
Yep, call it. Call it 6.
So 5 damage. Okay, cool. Yep.
Oh wait, that's it, isn't it? Because I would have had to use my metal to do that. Because it was an action to climb.
Yes.
As beams of ether blast fly out of little little pokey bits in his beard that look like beads to you or something, but no. Out from them fires death. Well, or perhaps wounds.
I just like you bear hug the rat from behind to the. Have some of that. Right, Sichuan.
Righty, roo. Not quite ready to unveil my spectacular new abilities yet.
You shouldn't have any
While
spectacular
you check
abilities.
that, these guys over here, should they have taken damage when the turn starts, or
They
is it
did.
when Mikey's?
They do on the
Okay.
start of their turn, so.
Okay.
No, I have spectacular old abilities that I figured out how to use better. I don't need to do it right now. Because they're all over there, they're in there. Is Gougethorn locked in combat with this guy there?
I don't think
would be now.
so.
No? Okay.
I think they chased after Vargi, and then you were you stayed behind to torment your
Fair enough,
victim.
So moving. Yeah.
Well, I'll use one metal to maintain the volcano as a free action,
Cool.
and then I'll wade into the fray, great axe swinging, go for this guy there. Oh, that's not working. That's working.
This train cabin is getting very, very full of tiny little creatures fighting each other.
Plenty of space.
Move
Yeah,
over.
I'll try and save some cogsmiths.
Oh wow.
Cool.
Trying to lower Doom or something?
Yeah. That's one metal, so I can use an action and a metal to do two hits.
Yes.
Yes, so yeah, I'll take two big swings then.
Cool.
Here we go. What is his melee?
Average. His defense average. Yeah.
Lovely. Defense average, good. I'm up to good because I used that XP. I got the other went to level up weapon skill. So I'm on good melee now, which is fantastic. So here we go.
Good
Yeah,
melee now.
Good melee now, finally. So they're average, so it should be 3 to 10 if I'm on good. Great. I'm using the wrong damn command. Wonderful. So that'd be 3 successes. But I'm not rolling I didn't roll for my axe. So it's 3, but damage is 1. Is that 4 damage then? Does that sound right? I have 3 hits and my damage on my battle axe is 1.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like a lot, but I'll take it. Maybe I'll just roll the actual dice this time. I'm going to do it probably wait. But bear with me. Try again. Well, I just want to see what it gives me. Yeah, extra damage is 1. Yeah, this is 1. So yes, the first one was 2, 3, so 4 damage there.
4 damage total.
Yeah.
Right, you slay the Warlock Engineer
Oh, that was easy.
as you enter the cabin.
Nice. Can I carry on attacking the other one? Or am I trying to move again, or am I okay to then?
This is all one zone, so you can move wherever
Right.
you want to move.
Well,
you
I'll
can...
just take that second roll
Pile
I rolled
in,
there. As that, which is a fucking great roll. So I'll take that second one. And that was a beast. That was 5.
Well,
6 damage.
these guys have good armor.
Oh, okay.
So
Right.
we're looking for 4s, but actually, to be fair, you have 4 anyway.
It actually still works, as you have 2 focus points you can put down.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah, so still 5 damage.
Still
6
5.
damage.
6 damage overall. Yeah, you swing into another storm vermin.
Finally! The axe is finally swinging in the final section of the game. All it took was just a little bit of extra investment in weapon skill.
Truly the Dwarden race coming together at last.
Nice, that's me done.
In pure synchronicity. Klaus Town.
Hey.
Yes.
Just trying to work out if I'm doing more damage or is my buffs doing more damage. I'm pretty sure the buffs do more damage.
Well, you had everyone else's turns to work that out, didn't you? And now you have to do something.
Vargi's getting a buff.
Buff
Because
for
I-
you! Buff
because-
for me!
Buffing Vargi never goes. Well, it always goes far.
Nice. And the blusters of Shimon.
Yeah, he loves Shimon.
Shimon.
Who doesn't love Shimon?
Anything else?
Yeah.
What are you buffing, his weapon or his armor?
I'm weaving an arcane bolt at the Storm-Vermin.
He's weaving.
I'm a weaving.
Weaving.
Oh!
He's
Spicy.
moving to the grooving.
Moving
To the grooved. So that's 6 damage.
6?
Get out of town. You
Play that Shimoni music.
you wanted it style. You curved the bullet around the cabin and it came in the other way. I need to watch that film again.
What's it called?
Wanted?
Curvy bullets. Wanted, yeah.
Wanted. Well, they bend bullets.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you basically just go put a bit of spin on it.
Yeah.
That is cool. That's like the Gun Fu movies, isn't it? It's the same as any Gun Fu
I think it was a
movie.
graphic novel.
Yeah, it was a comic before it was a film.
It's got Chris Pratt before Chris Pratt was buff and cool.
Does it?
And he gets hit in the face with a keyboard, yeah, in slow motion.
Community
Oh,
Chris Pratt.
he's the one who gets hit with the keyboard.
Yeah.
I don't remember that. I remember the keyboard scene. I don't remember the.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Parks and Rec.
it being Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I yearn for the days before I knew Chris Pratt was a Pratt.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Writing was on the wall, really.
I suppose.
Right, Storm Vermin time. So because it's difficult terrain, they have, they have the choice, of moving or standing still and shooting more. And I think Skaven would just stand still and shoot more. So they're nearly burnt to death, but they just keep on chomping that warpstone and flinging them bolts.
Oh, I did drop the difficulty on that, to be fair.
Yes,
That's why I
you
should have
did.
done the other one. I forgot. I got a bit bloodthirsty. I forgot I was doing a thing.
Yeah. And I think one's going to shoot at what they can see. So one's going to shoot to Gougy, one's going to shoot to Klausy.
Yeah.
But I'm far away.
So one's... Oh, wow. Gougy, you're very lucky.
Ooh.
Didn't need it.
They couldn't even look at what you were doing to that other Warlock engineer. They were so
I
disturbing.
don't want that to happen to me.
And now Klaus.
Isn't there a price of failure?
What the
Ooh,
hell?
That's a good point.
Oh, I don't roll that. I'm not going to roll that for bloody enemies.
Well, I want some fucking engineer warlocks blowing themselves up after all the shit they've done to us.
They're not going to blow up. They're gonna fall over or something. It's not going to be very exciting.
They could
Is
take
it?
damage
We
from
can't
that spell.
We can't ignore them. To be
Isn't
honest.
it
They're basically
quite-
on fire?
I just hate them.
It's
They're
not
gonna
even.
die
I mean,
anyway, so
I'll try and
you
find
have to
it.
attack them.
It's just never bloody where in the rulebook you think it's going to be, is it?
No, the rulebook is a bit spread out.
It's a bitch. Price of failure, right. Roll out 6 equals the difference. Okay, fine. So, well, to be fair, I needed 2, so 2d6 for each. Oh, come on.
We love rolling this table. Come on.
4 and
Fine,
9. So the first one, the spell has the opposite effect. Damaging spells heal toughness. There you go. Gougy, you got healed, but you haven't lost any toughness. There you go. And then-
but in principle.
And then 9, he stunned himself, so he's definitely going to die. If he doesn't already die next turn. Cool. And then it is initiative 4, Dreadbark.
Yes.
No.
What is left to murder? That's the
If you
real
can murder these guys, I can try to get on again. I mean, not that I'm needed up there, but yeah.
Yeah, they're sort of stuck in the way, though, isn't there? Oh, I'm sure I can deal with that. I'm a very good archer.
Yes.
Yes, we know. We're aware.
Everything you've been shot at for the last 2 months has been like a one-shot kill.
One shot, one kill.
It
Yeah.
only takes one shot, so make it count.
Yeah. No Nurgle this campaign though, so that helps.
All right. Yeah, we'll just take aim action at this storm. Take aim at this storm vermin, and then cold shot at the head. But
Can you do a cold shot against this one?
Oh, good question. Can I?
I would say yes.
You call the shot, and your shot that you call is all of the heads.
Yeah.
I'm
Or
going to shoot at
they all
every
line up.
head at once, like in those old COD 4 videos.
Line them up for me, and I get a collateral headshot.
Yeah.
Every one of them.
Yep, they definitely did. Somehow
AP minus
with
3, damage 8.
with one arrow. You get
They
them
all lined
all.
up for him on the train carriage. He just fired one.
Exactly.
I can actually imagine that happening.
Or you just do a trick shot and you stab the first 2, and then the arrow like knocks off the ground, and then it pushes the rest off the wall.
I like that. At some point, as an archer character, I want to do what Legolas and several other movie archers do, and just like do a bit of close combat fighting with using my bow as like a bat.
Strangle
Yeah.
someone with a
When we
string.
do that, like that'll your bow will break, man. Like don't do that.
They're very fragile. Or that thing from the... Do you guys remember the trailer for Assassin's Creed Origins? When he's on the floor and he uses his, like, puts his foot in his bowstring and then lets it go and shoots the guy right up in the head. Oh, that's sick. So
So good.
sick.
And so possible.
Yeah. So I'm going to say these rats just burn, like, and then Denethor style, like, run off the sides of the cannon. And then these cogsmiths are able to wrestle the controls and stop the cannon from moving, which is lucky because as you turn to look in the direction where the cannon is going, you can see the next cannon along has started to rotate towards you.
Ooh.
As if you couldn't stop it in time, it would have had to have basically blasted you off the tracks instead of losing 2 cannons for the price of 1. And you've solved my cannon puzzle.
Hey!
Hey.
I don't want to jinx it, but this was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be.
It's still on that line where, because we're so
You're
close to
welcome.
death, anything could have been instantly perilous.
Yeah, I think the lethality. We're at the point where our lethality is so high that
Yeah,
trying
that's
to
true.
counterbalance that means introducing very, very lethal enemies. Meaning that most of the time we still feel really powerful, but as soon as they get a hit, we suddenly feel vulnerable.
I mean, they are
Yeah.
Skaven, remember? They're not like the strongest foes anyway. When you get
Yeah,
a
but
Korgruff
last
sent
week-
your way that you're scared, but then even then you're like the Korgruff killer now. Dreadbark, aren't you? The Kurnoth Korgruff killer.
And
Oh,
the
true.
notches, the notches on Dreadbark's bow are you're getting pretty numerous.
Yeah.
All the peace deals you struck.
Yeah,
Not
for
there.
every
All the lives you've taken.
successful peace conference, get another notch.
Go to the G28 over in the Arab Emirates. Hey guys.
Hey guys, if I sell you 500 attack helicopters, will you stop this war? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's right. Some pretty hard-hitting political satire there about something
Oh, I know.
non-specific.
Move over, Tucker Carlson.
Yeah,
Tuesday nights on Dicing
on
County.
NPC.
Right, well, you return to Forgehaven in time to learn about what happened.
Ooh.
Captain Steelwater and the Grey Caps. Now, I calculated this before the session. Grey Caps and Captain Steelwater have quite good ballistic skill compared to the boggy cogsmiths. So they actually have 24 dice, and with a focus point each, so 8 points of focus. And they smashed it in my test run, but you know, we'll see what happens live, I guess.
But can't that be the actual one?
No, sir. Right, so we're looking for 5s. That's a decent spread.
Well, yeah, of ones.
So we've got 1, 2, 3,
Nice.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 8 to start with, and with the 8 focus dice, yes, they will be able to clear the threshold. For a heroic victory, the leaders return to Forgehaven victorious, not a single life lost. The threat is resolved.
That's.
And essentially, what they tell you happened was they followed these suspicious grey caps to the old guild house. Do you remember where you first met Gulban Coldrock
Yeah.
and the Skaven attacks?
House.
And they follow them to a office. But the office was empty. And then they see some loose scrolls in the bookcase. And then it reveals a secret entrance behind the bookcase into these tunnels. And what they come across is a cavern full of corn-worshipping grey caps, cages with conclave members in, some already beheaded, and a huge furnace. And essentially these are like the last supporters of Gulban, and they're fulfilling out his last wishes, which is to sacrifice the conclave members into the furnace, this special corn furnace, to summon demons. But luckily, the Grey Caps have been practicing their 3 rounds a minute in any weather. And we're able to let off some deadly volleys and cut them all down.
Front rank fire, second rank fire.
Exactly. And the corn guys were just, coming at them in a column formation very slowly. Vive la France! No, just...
Why are they French?
Oh no, come on, Daryl. You know this by now. Don't. If there's a reference, if there's a reference you don't understand, move on. Just. It won't end well for anyone you ask.
There's not time. Right. And that leaves us with the last threat. The Sylvaneth at the gate. I can actually show you the cavern filled with the grey caps. There you go. And the big furnace.
Ew.
Yeah.
This looks like a D&D map.
Yeah, well, there aren't any
You look
Soulbound
like a
maps.
D&D map.
I didn't mean that in a bad way.
I mean, neither.
I said this before, caverns and mines are system agnostic. There are always going to be caverns.
This is true.
Maybe not cyberpunk.
I don't know. I think you can still find a cavern somewhere.
A
Maybe
techno,
like-
a techno
Neon.
cavern.
Exactly.
Certainly a mine. Corpo future.
Yeah,
Discover like some new mineral that needs mining.
oh, that's true.
What makes a 40k cavern different than a normal cavern, though?
Uh,
Servitors.
Number of servitors. Hey.
Or
Because we literally did
some
that.
glowy ore.
I like in how Cyborg has a page about like outside the city, and it's just full of huge city-sized harvesting machines, and no one goes out there because it's fucking terrifying.
Sounds like
That's
40k.
convenient for game design.
Yeah. but it's got some really cool artwork. So
It's really good. Really cool artwork in that one.
Well, Onderan bids you good luck. One of Steelwater's lieutenants. What's his name? Grystone guides you to the part of the wall where the Sylvaneth are all gathering. And I will, for the first time, remember to show you the Onderan artwork that I found. Well, not found. Decided.
That is not what I imagined him looking like.
Yeah, imagine him less Eddie Redmayne-y.
He's really is an Eddie Redmayne clone, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is what happens when you search for like artwork people do of their characters. They're always very sexy.
In
Yeah.
their defense, Eddie Redmayne himself was designed after 90s D&D character artwork, so
That is true.
it's reality imitating art, reality imitating reality. Really.
Yeah. Cool. So, yes, he sort of establishes that if you are unable to make it to Pale Oak, if you fall in battle, or if for whatever reason the attacks still keep coming, by the time the sun reaches the sky, he will activate the Hurricanum array with deep regret. But it seems to him the only way to secure the city.
Is that not the thing that we stopped, or that we destroyed? The weapon that Goldmane had, or he's after. Wasn't that a Sylvaneth killing weapon? Or does he have another one of these?
So this isn't a Sylvaneth specific killing weapon. This is actually going to kill like everything around the city.
Right, so we should have kept that weapon. I see.
I'm not sure more weapons would have solved this.
Yeah, but one that kills only a certain type of people.
Yeah, two of which are in
means
your
only
party.
that people die. Instead of everybody dying.
Yeah,
Less
I mean-
death is better.
I mean, it still would have fucked up the surrounding like.
Yeah, collateral.
What a journey Klaus has been on like, over these like 6 months.
Hey,
He's
that's
really
me
grown.
speaking. That's me speaking, not Klaus.
Gougethorn remembers.
How
this.
do we know?
You
Um,
don't. Do you surely by now?
Right. So, Lieutenant Scrystone escorts you to the part of the wall where the Sylvaneth are, and you move through what is the front line. You see many cogsmiths and members of the Ironwield Arsenal, looking battered and tired, but still carrying supplies, still reloading gun after gun, firing down over the wall, passing messages. And you feel like a figure approaching, silent for their size, but it is Chard Yu, who has come as he promised to come with you to stop Pale Oak, or try and convince Pale Oak to give up the battle.
If he dies, he dies. Hey, I'm being honest.
Look, this whole party's just like, oh, whatever, just fucking pull the trigger, bop. Let's go back to Azir.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? It's always the. It's always.
I can't.
God, creating these exciting, dramatic moments for everyone to be completely apathetic. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, whatever, fire
I
it.
regret saying anything.
Dinner's going cold.
Who's this guy? Oh, he's only the NPC we've spoken the most to. Fuck him.
Yeah, he's only the guy who's trying to destroy everything. You know.
He's not. You convinced him not to.
No,
He's
wait,
helping us.
I'm talking about
I'm
Pale Oak, not Chard Yu.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, no, that guy can get fucked.
Okie choke.
See, you know what? I'm just gonna be silent.
Oh, Daryl, I've really missed having you around.
So fucking easy to wind Daryl up.
All right. So,
I hate how much you enjoy it.
Lieutenant Greystone guides you to the section of the wall, and you can see several of the hands cannons moving towards that section. And he lays out the plan to you, shouting over the sound of like cannon fire. And he says, "We have a crane rig ready to lower you over the wall. The hands are set up to make a coordinated strike to clear a path towards the Sylvaneth commander. You can't miss him. The hands will do their best to clear the battlefield around you. Just give us a signal." And you can basically see as you look over the wall, like the Goldmane looking even more churned up and destroyed as usual. You can see bits of broken Sylvaneth, massive craters, and all kind of the toxic sludge has been churned up. But you can see through the mass of Sylvaneth horses, you can see this kind of big arcane barrier where you can see Pale Oak and his branch witches tucked away, and the artillery is kind of blasting off harmlessly. And you can see running towards the walls like Spites and Dryads and other Kurnoth hunters and Tree Lords, branch wraiths summoning roots to crack down the walls and bring them down.
You're mentioning a lot of enemies.
And there's
That
nothing.
seemed like a problem.
And there's nothing for it. You're gonna have to jump over the wall.
You'll have to toss me.
I'll accidentally bump into you.
Are you ready?
Ooh, what's the smell? Ooh, what is the sound? This is the first time I'm hearing this.
I'm not hearing any sound.
Oh no, well, I've heard this
Like
before, but I feel like it.
it's in its sound.
I can't hear. Was there sound?
Yeah.
Of course.
I mean, are you
Wait,
ready?
have you not been hearing any music all this time?
No.
Oh,
Hey.
this guy. This guy's got fucking music muted. Probably has done for the last 3 years.
Okay, now it's very quiet. Though. No, I usually hear it. It's very quiet. That's no right up.
It's very quiet.
Yeah.
You might need to turn up your browser music.
Yeah.
All my audio shit. But I can hear it now. It's very eerie. I like it.
Yeah.
Atmospheric.
Now, someone please, for the love of Sigmar, jump over this wall so we can finally finish this campaign.
I'll go ahead. I'll go ahead.
I jump.
Do so.
All right. So, I'll turn that down a little bit on my end because it's a bit louder than my voice. So, what I have done, this is the bit that I've changed a bit myself, is we're going to do a group test as you fight your way through
Diplomatically.
the hordes
Yeah, as you fight.
of Sylvaneth.
This feels like it's going to be epic. I'm in for this.
That's not us.
I know it's not us, but it is the cover art, and this is probably what it is depicting. I mean, there's a Kurnoth hunter, Dreadbark's there.
Sure.
There's a guy in a cape at the back with a book. That could be you, Sichuan.
Book. You know, no, all off the top of my head, mate. Only a book.
On your head. No wonder your spells don't work.
Same one of the bloody Stormcast. What is sharp? City's in bloody crisis. We're a Stormcast when you need them.
Yeah. You're thinking muted again, Lawrie, by the way.
We pay their wages.
Who's that supposed to be?
I don't know. Some English guy.
The guy on the wall, some grey cap. Some politically active grey cap.
Yeah.
A member of Momentum. You know what, it's something we'll talk about more next week when we do the PCA. But I did wish there was more, because the whole theme of like industry versus the workers is super there. But you never meet any kind of disgruntled workers or trade unions or any like
Yeah.
anything like that. You only meet
Very surface
the
level.
top guys
Yeah.
and the grey caps.
Who are, almost pretty much top guys themselves.
The most sympathetic character of the working class is Italian beef sandwich lady. And
Do they even
I made her
have
up.
unions
It was a joke.
Would Sigmar allow for unions?
Sigmar.
I don't
I
think
mean-
Sigmar cares about that.
No, he doesn't.
Hmm.
I don't know much about Sigmar, but he doesn't
But
seem
I know
to
I
care.
love you.
He does seem like he doesn't give a shit about most things. Right, so let's put on some fighting epically through the hordes of Sylvaneth music. Right,
No, this is new.
so the way this is going to work is this is a group test to represent you fighting through the hordes of Sylvaneth. The group test is a 5-15.
Jesus.
Weapon skill, like normal attack.
But you can reduce the difficulty with good plans or creative uses of your abilities. But otherwise, you're basically rolling whatever you think you would be using as you battle across the plains.
Entertainment.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like a joke, but you actually would be.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, tree guys, I got a show for you.
Puppet show.
Play me off, Sadie. Yeah, and as you sort of are running, fighting through, the hands are bombarding to the sides to kind of clear people off your flanks, but you are having to carve a path through Pale Oak.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
do we have to keep our order, or can I try slashing people?
You can roll me the group test, but you're only going to be able to get one roll. And then if you don't tell me any sort of contextual ways that you're being clever about it, then you're not going to get a bonus.
No, that's fine. So the way Gougethorn would go about it, I mean, trying to run, like not focus on one particular enemy. So like using obviously both his hands and simultaneously like rushing through crowds and opening up his arms wide and just trying to like cut as many people as he can along the way.
Okay.
Do I roll a normal attack?
Yes, roll me a single roll.
Do I have a target DN, or is it 5? I think.
It is 5, but it's because Chardew is with you, it's down to 4.
Perfect.
As he basically does his pacifism thing and kind of like blocks them,
And
pushes them out of the way.
my melee doesn't make a difference. It's still 4.
Yep.
Okay. I'll take 6 successes. So 7
Yes.
damage. I don't know if the extra damage makes a difference, but
No,
6 successes
just
plus 1 damage. So.
7.
Oh.
So 6 successes with it.
Yeah, there you go, guys. Almost
Right.
half down.
Cool. Next.
So we're running along. We've jumped down from the. We're running on just flat ground, which is just a flat old. Well, I can if we're running as a unit, I can up a tornado. That will help us defensively because we're running with a hurricane. It'll run with us. I'll buffet people out of the way, which will be quite cool.
That is true. Yeah.
That'll help us kill them, but help us get through. I don't know if we're rolling to kill just to achieve.
I
I
mean,
don't know what the vibe you want is here, but
you're definitely trying just to get through. So the hurricane is
I think
actually,
hurricane, a big wall of hurricane. Yeah, exactly. That's it.
and as we know,
Just
no
like
one can
forward.
get through it unless they are
Never
Sigmar
will.
themselves. So
Or they just or they're on like a fucking scooter or a
They,
fucking.
got, they need a bike, right?
oh yeah,
Yeah,
to be fair, there's
like a scooter, any moving vehicle, they're fine.
to be fair,
Yeah.
there's a group of mod Sylvaneth on Vespers coming towards you.
On their segways. Anyone on a Segway can get through.
Yeah.
Well, they are on horses, which is technically a vehicle, a living
They sip
vehicle.
in macchiatos as well.
No, they're proper mods,
So-
mate. Proper 60s mods.
That's my creativity. Just running forwards, doing the old force push, basically.
Lovely.
And I'll roll some entertainment then. So we're rolling again. Sorry, so will the DN change? Because I'm being amazingly clever, or will it be?
Yeah, get a DM4.
4. Okay, great.
I love how Chardy's like pacifying people, and I'm just running through them slash.
Rubbish. 1. That's just 2 successes then.
Rutro. Well, I feel like whatever extra Gougethorn made up, you've gone us back down to the average.
Yeah.
It's about 4 per. Who's next?
Klaus will step up.
Okay.
Just gonna, doing as a Klaus does, he's gonna be turning motherfuckers to gold.
Wow.
So sprinting through,
but at pace.
Yeah, of course. Like not jogging, but above a jog, maybe below a sprint. Quite fast for him. After to get the velocity at Klaus is going, that's a really key detail for this. Probably about 4 miles per hour at a jog. And he's basically just like, quite nonchalantly just touches someone on the shoulder as he goes past him, turn him to gold. Boom! And does it to the other next guy. Boom! Maybe he does the, the cyborg laser eyes that he's done a bit before. Beaming motherfuckers.
Okay, well, I don't think that's going to make you faster than normal situations, because that's quite slow moving, it sounds like.
Yeah, but carving a path for himself at the same time. Looking cool.
No. It's not going to help.
For any of
That is a 5 for you then, Mr. Klaus.
Ooh. Never mind. I was going to say something, but I shouldn't.
Oh, decent.
No, only 4 successes there.
Only? I mean, that's better than Sichuan did. But, 4. Yeah. Right, you're up to 12 successes.
So, just to know if it would have been possible since you've now taken your action, would he have been able to use Tactician on Gougethorn so that I could repeat my roll? Damn it.
This is a group test. Right, Dreadbark or Vargi, please.
Go on, Vargi.
It's shocking everyone with Vargi's approach to this situation. Imagine the lumbering gait of a Terminator firing an assault cannon at a jog. Well, that's what Vargi's doing.
Yeah. Are you not heavy? Is that not a heavy weapon?
No. So yeah, he's anyone who gets a little bit too close, getting a taste of the. Gotta stop calling them Mandy Blasters because they're called Ether Blasters, actually.
No.
Alright, anyone who gets too close, getting a taste of the Mandy Blasters.
Nice. Oh yeah, you're like just firing fully automatic, and then you
just,
go.
He's just like, yeah, and then like someone like little sprite jumps in from the side, and it's like.
Get out of my face.
Chugging.
Yeah. Love it.
Kind of like to whatever the sort of what the fuck are these realms called again? I've just the mortal realms.
Yes.
Whatever the mortal realms equivalent of metal music is playing in his head.
Nice. A sort of a more clanking shanty, I guess.
A clanking
shanty.
A clanky.
Yeah, he's probably not singing that Wellerman one that did the rounds.
It's one of those things when they're in the furnaces, melting the ores.
Exactly.
I
imagine you think like the
clanky.
industrial vibe of like Rammstein or Slipknot with lots of clanking and clanging and banging of oil drums. I imagine that features heavily in.
Is that just Blue Man
Northern
Group?
Yeah.
Just Blue Man Group, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did you say stomp?
That's a blast from the past.
Oh, I'm on the tube again. I'm going to work. I work at Green Man Gaming.
It's too hot down here.
No, I'll be late, Hope. I'm going to Darksphere at Waterloo to play Warhammer.
Oh, to not finish 1,000-point game.
Yep.
Yeah, my favourite. My favourite.
Right.
So I should roll a test then, I suppose.
I think you should.
Righto. And the D-enter
Is a 5, sir.
It's a 5? Why do these guys get... Oh, they would. Why do these guys get 4s?
Because they use their abilities creatively. Whereas you and Klaus are just doing your abilities.
You think Vargi's got anything creative to do?
Hey, I try to put a creative spin on it.
You could MacGyver
Yeah?
Yeah.
I got a crowd.
Are
Yeah.
you saying I had to do something in a way that I'm not meant to do it, or?
Well,
What's higher on edge in
I
it?
guess
I get it.
I guess because if Sichuan did I'm just going to do entertain, I'm just going to do a buff, that'll be a 5. But him using his ability to crowd control in this environment is,
Oh, I see.
gets a bonus.
Oh, I see.
My music stopped. Why is it done that?
I misunderstood the objective.
no.
Then.
Oh my.
The music's all gone. I'm
Is that
afraid.
just one success there?
It's just one success with focus there.
Crikey.
Yikes.
Well, Dreadbark,
Oh, fiddly dear.
Do we just need one, do we?
you need
We need
2.
6.
You need 2 more.
2?
2 more.
Oh yeah, we got Klaus's as well. Forgot about that. Sorry.
Yeah, thank you.
Right, Dreadbark.
Mm-hmm.
What's your name and where did you come
Um,
from? And how are you killing Sylvaneth?
Actually, I think I'm going to try and do an athletics to kind of dash through them and, more to the point, kind of, what's the word, nimbly kind of dodge out of the way of blows so that we can make progress without having to kill lots more Sylvaneth.
Ooh,
Because if
I
we're
like
successful, hopefully a lot of these Sylvaneth will not be crazy anymore and they'll be great. So we'll do an Atletico at DN5 like everyone else.
yes, please.
Oh, no!
Oh,
That is not what I wanted to
Oh,
Nelly.
diddly no.
What the? How the? Why?
Ask me.
There are some whiffers in this.
Metal?
This is
Well, that's how we roll. We whiff when it counts.
yeah. No metal in the group test, unfortunately.
Afraid not.
So sad.
Can I ask why you chose athletic? That can't be your best skill, can it?
It is one of my stronger non-combat skills.
You
But
can
also,
use
it was
you can use
thematic.
the combat skill.
It was flavorful.
Yeah, no. I mean, he didn't want to use combat then, by all means.
He didn't want to slice up these druids.
That's a good point.
I
Dryads.
do what I want.
Hell yeah.
All right.
You don't tell me what to do. I'll kill
Yeah.
you.
No, I don't.
Right.
Not with those rolls, you won't.
Team
I'll
Guild
kill you.
90s.
Not with those rolls.
If I see you on the streets,
Yeah.
right?
Good
So this is good because you get to see what happens when you fail, which I also designed. So you do make it to Pale Oak's little ensemble through your epic fighting. You are not unhurt in this scramble.
Already not unhurt.
So I need everybody to roll me 1d6. So 1 dice plus your body.
Okay.
It's always fucking body tests, huh?
Yeah, I'm on.
So it's just 1d6 plus body.
Yes. So 1
So-
dice plus your body dice.
Yeah,
got that.
so that's 5d6. I'm hoping that's it.
I got 6 in total.
Hey, I'm happy with that.
21.
I'm very happy
What?
with that.
Why are you rolling 5? Say again? Roll d6 per body, as we said.
Yeah, so
so
if you
1d6
got
plus
3
how many?
body roll 3 dice plus 1, so 4 dice.
I thought it was. Yes. Fine.
Oh, so you're
11.
so it's plus the body amount of dice.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was roll 1d6 that I had body.
Yeah.
I got 11.
Ah.
Ooh.
Ah.
You rolled a d8 and you still got a 1.
D8.
Wait, so my first roll was correct.
No, so you need to roll the number of d6s that you have. So if you have 3 body, you need to roll 3d6 plus an extra 1d6.
Oh.
So your first roll was correct, so that's a 3. I don't know if Olly wants to count this one. And then you have the rest.
You know what? I think Klaus is right. I think this is how... Sorry, everybody.
Because you're saying roll 1d6 plus your body.
Yes,
which
roll
means
me.
you
Yes,
add
roll
the
me
body to your
1d6 plus.
D6
Yeah.
roll.
So roll me 1d6 plus your body. 1d6 plus 2, 3,
You
4,
add
whatever it is.
Sorry,
Get
you're
yourself
actually telling
together.
me it's not a dice pool like in every other role ever conceived of in this game.
No, it is not.
That's a bit weird. I mean, I'm obviously not, your fault, but
I got 6.
I mean, Can I just take the first 4 that I got in the first roll? This feels unfair.
4.
I don't like this.
Oh, I can't even find the dice roll.
That's a plus 4 for me. So if I'm gonna take the 1, then it's a 5.
What did I roll? I rolled a 2 plus 4 is 6.
All right. So, I'll go along and then everyone tell me what you rolled. So, Gougethorn.
So I rolled a 5 in total.
So you take
I
a
got a 1.
serious wound,
Of course I do.
and your toughness is 0.
Perfect.
Vargi? What did you get?
4.
You also take a serious wound, and your toughness is 0.
I'm dying.
Yep.
Klaus?
I rolled
Almost
6.
You also take a serious wound, and your toughness is 0.
What did you have to roll to not take a serious wound?
Okay.
Sichuan, what did you get?
6.
Yeah, I would like to know the answer to that.
You got
No,
6.
Yeah.
Then you
Almost
also
take
have a serious
wound.
wound. Dreadbark, you got a...
Yes.
Dreadbark, you got a 6
I
as
also
well.
rolled a 6.
Guys, why did you all roll between 4 and 6? You all take serious wounds.
My first roll was a 4. It
Two,
would have been an
please.
8. We didn't count that now, did we?
Well, the good news is, if you rolled a 1 to 3, it would have been a deadly wound. 7
I
to
mean, I'm
9
still
would have been a
dying
minor
anyway,
wound.
This is little comfort to me, Dungeon Master.
I am on 4 out of 4 wounds with 0 toughness. I'm pretty much dying anyway.
Gougethorn and Vargi are dying. Anyone else mortally wounded?
What was the last?
Did I take wounds last session, by the way, in the session before?
No, I don't think
I don't
so.
think you did.
And why do I have wounds? Because I've never gained wounds, I don't think.
Well, then if you
Ever?
have ones, maybe you did. I don't remember, I'm sorry.
But it's a deadly wound, that.
That was serious wound.
You never gained wounds.
Maybe once, but we've had a long rest before.
Well,
Um,
that doesn't give...
I have got 3 out of 4 wounds.
I don't think Klaus has ever been seriously wounded.
No, I think he did get hurt last
I think
time.
Klaus might have taken a serious head wound. I'm sure that
That's
no
always the
one has
case.
got through this campaign without
That's-
taking wounds.
That's chat, remember?
You know
That's
sneaky
chat, maybe
wizards,
remember.
though. Sneaky wizards,
He's not a target, is
Sneaky
he?
soft wizards.
Oh, wait, he did get damage. Because we thought we killed him.
Oh yeah.
When was that?
Oh, yeah.
So the two serious
In the
two
Cogfort,
serious wounds
was
I
it?
have. are
Yeah,
from that.
yeah. I remember that, yes. Yeah.
The session I'm not in.
Is that chatbot
that was last
in clutch?
session.
Yeah.
Good job, chatbot.
Yeah. We are lucky. We are lucky. We have the chorus.
So the time
It
I'm
does
not
help.
here, I get the cool channeling rolls and I take all the damage.
Yep. That's how it
Well, you
goes.
didn't take all the damage. I got my face blown in again. I think.
Right.
I don't remember.
So you make it to Pale Oak.
Barely.
Got a Pale Oak picture? Yes, I do.
In
Get
pieces at
his
this point,
lovely
though.
face up there. Yes.
Have you not seen Pale Oak before?
I mean, that was a good. Yeah, I mean, I had to make it worth something if you failed.
Oh yeah, no, by all means, go for it.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining.
I mean, the book wanted me to have like this 8-zone battle with loads of spawning different Sylvaneth. I was like,
It would have come down to the same thing over and over and over again. I'm happier with this.
yeah.
Mm.
Then he spent another hour and a half watching Vargi shoot stuff.
You mean that's not the most exciting stuff you've ever seen?
Hate to break it to you.
Chat would disagree.
Chat would disagree. They're in it for the Clargy, though. That's the real.
Well, yes, but there's no Clargy without Vargi, who makes up most of Clargy.
Oh, I bet he would say that as well, wouldn't he?
Yeah, because of his fucking size, fat bastard.
It's mostly plating.
Vargi, more like Lardy.
Ooh.
Who knew this would be the end of Clargy?
I mean, there's been a lot of running in this session, so got Vargi really letting the side down with his poor cardiovascular. Right, so you've made it to Pale Oaks and his entourage, and now you must
Die.
now you must convince him. Chardew begins to implore him to stop this madness and listen to these companions who know more about this conflict than you could possibly imagine. And so the way this works is this is also a group test.
Ooh.
But it's only a 4-10. But you could only use guile or determination.
Well,
I will give you extra dice for convincing statements, and I will give you. But the difficulty will increase by 1 if you are mortally wounded, because it's hard to orate when you're dying.
Oh,
What?
it's gonna be harder for
What
me in
classifies as
general.
mortally wounded?
Pardon?
What classifies as mortally wounded?
Your full wounds.
One off.
Well, that's me.
And me. And Vargi. And I
And
think
me.
Klaus. Yeah.
I think everyone's up full wounds, right?
Oh.
I'm one off.
Well, at least someone is.
I'll do all the talking then.
Yeah, you guys go first. I think it makes more sense in this case.
What my friend tried to say is.
Just say round up the entire campaign in a saga, an epic saga. That'll convince him.
Let me get my notes.
I thought you didn't carry notes.
I take notes. Session 1. Lord Festivere. Traffic coming out of it has stopped. Greywater Fastness. Sigmar's
Stop
armory
this.
is no longer
Stop
providing
this.
weaponry. Goldthorn.
Right, come on, please.
Gold. Ahem. Ready for this?
Right, it's a guile or determination.
Guile. And I
Um,
will say, you need to, you need to. I always go in like a weird kind of like teachery mode. You need to stop this right now. We fought all
sir.
out here just to, but sir, we fought all out here just to help you, but you can't get anything good done by all this violence. We gotta put down our arms and find some kind of peace, even in these incredibly taxing times. I know he doesn't literally have arms, but you know what I mean. Dial! Roll! Here we go.
Okay, Yu-Gi-Oh.
What was the
Yu-Gi.
answer?
4.
Easy peasy. No guard bonus. Oof, not the best. 1 success. Rough.
So just
You are our
remember,
best hope.
as a group, you have one Soulfire left.
Yeah.
Can that pull one off without being mortally wounded?
Yes, but it can also turn every dice you roll into a 6, which may be more useful on someone who has a lot of guile.
Yeah, I was
Yes.
about to say, like, that's just a 3 dice roll, so maybe not on.
Not mine. Not mine.
Maybe
Not bad.
on someone who has some guile.
I have one guile.
Who has guile? Who's a liar?
Right,
Like
who's
this.
gonna top one success?
Vargi is.
I don't think I'll
He's-
be able to be honest.
He's gonna say, Pale, look around you. Look at your people dying. Look at our people dying. The people of the city dying. Hasn't there been enough death? I know the war song sings. But if you stop this now, if you stop this before everyone here has to die, the Soulbound will fight for you. We will find an agreement with the people of Anvilgard. Stop this now, please, before it's too late.
That's what I said.
Very good.
That's pretty
First
good.
dying breath.
I think you get a +1 dice for that, yeah.
That's exactly what I said. I just didn't say it in such a Scottish accent.
I think the clincher for me...
Literally everything I said. I said,
No.
stop this now, and we'll help you.
Right, stop this now, right?
Sorry. What's happening here is,
This is
what's
why...
happening is we're being prejudiced against different accents then, is what we're doing.
Well,
We're being
welcome to
racist.
Britain, my friend.
Why keep taking my fucking moment?
Well,
No, the clincher for me was Vargi saying that the Soulbound will help you find a solution. I
Yeah.
think. Because,
Yeah.
believe it or not, you are very powerful and, like, even more powerful than both of these factions, so...
So an extra dice?
Look, he looked at us now. Half the team is on the floor bleeding out and dying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
they're
enough.
still here.
We've been through a lot.
if you...
Bloodbound now.
Yeah.
So I've
That's not
got
rolling.
I got a 5 dice pool plus your 1. Vargi casts Soulfire.
Yeah, I agree.
Alright, so that gives you the auto 6.
Auto 6.
Alright, so you are up to 7. So those other 3 need to get 3 successes.
You guys want to have a go at it first? I'm probably the least convincing guy.
Determination as well.
I mean, I know what I'm going to say, but maybe the others should go first.
Dreadbark hasn't had a go yet.
Go on, Dreaders.
Go on, Dreaders.
But I'm also down a dice or up a difficulty or whatever it was because I'm also dying.
You all are though at this point.
Except for me.
It's kind of all been said. I'm also not in prime oratory condition, but yeah.
You can give us the paraphrase, the bullet points.
I mean, Dreadbark would just be like, we've been through so much shit. We've sort of said versions of this to so many of our brethren so many times in the last few days. We've gone through hell and back to try and find a peaceful solution to this, and we're on the brink of it all being for nothing. Listen to not Pale you, Child you. Listen to us.
Very
We
love
can find the way out of this. Like I've always said. Like I've said all along, we can find a way out of this, but you have to stop now. I guess we'll do a guile because determination is shit for me.
Cool. Oh,
That's better in now.
are you at full wounds actually?
Yes, I'm afraid so.
Wow.
So you would have been on DN5, so that's just the 1 extra. You're on 8.
Come
So
on, Klaus.
Klaus and Gougy, you need to get 1 each.
I'm entrusting this unto you.
Oh dear. Mr. Paleoak, I implore you, stop this
Flashing
madness.
a blade
This
in the background.
ceaseless madness that never ceases. It's truly ceaseless in its matter of being.
And it doesn't stop.
And who's to blame? Apart from the fickleness of who we are. And another thing. Maybe if you were to take a chill pill every now and then and not be so angry and set on violence, we could make some headway somewhere. I know what my race has done is bad and they've fucked over your groves relentlessly, but isn't the true enemy the chaos in our midst, the Skaven, the liars, the deception, the chaos that stirs beneath us right where we stand? I think I saved that.
If
Yeah, recovered that.
I think I'm gonna give you, and Milo tells me off this. I'm gonna give you a little nugget here, just because you're just on the cusp of getting that +1 dice. So I think he's gonna say, he sort of turns to you and says, "I have heard of this chaos festering in your city. How do I know this is still not the case?"
We've cleansed the heretic filth from beneath our noses. We've cleansed them. We even took Goldmane's head. I'm not sure, maybe. I turned him to gold. He was a chaotic bastard and all. We found troves of blood and built, organs and all this nastiness, all this gore, which can only be the work of Khorne and his worshippers.
Nice.
There.
There you
Push
go.
it to you, sir.
Get your +1 guile.
Yeah. So it's a 4?
Are you dying?
Yeah,
What?
5. DM5.
Oh.
Oh, are you mortally wounded?
Guile bonus 1.
Yes.
Yeah, I am.
Bonus 1.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, he cinched it. 666.
This guy.
Hell yeah.
So Gougethorn, just don't get -2. Don't like rip
What?
his face off if you can.
I mean, we're
The most gougey thing ever.
well. I mean, should I still go ahead with it, or are we done?
No, go have your moment.
Yeah, sure. So obviously, a very damaged Gougethorn approaches him, but he's very he's had it up to here at this point. And he goes, wait, can you say? Okay, yeah, because I lost you for a second. And he basically goes, what you're doing here isn't really solving anything. Chaos is infesting the lands, and you're just removing another form of defense against them. You've seen what we're capable of doing. You've seen what I'm capable of doing. You've seen how many of your people I have slain, and I am determined. I promise you now that if you cut down this city, I will not rest until I cut down your people.
I mean, as usual, the most guileful thing I've ever heard.
Determination, please.
Go on then.
You intimidate Pale Oak as he towers before you.
Yeah.
I'm obviously guessing I'm not going to get that +1, but I knew that beforehand.
Yeah. I mean,
Hey, with 3 dice, I got 2 6s.
that's
Hell
pretty
yeah.
decent. I would
See,
have
it works.
also accepted mentioning the Hurricaneum array. If he doesn't stop fighting,
Mm-hmm.
would destroy all of his people.
Oh yeah, Scorched Earth, brilliant.
Yeah.
That's a diplomatic.
Yeah, I mean, it's not far from what Gougethorn was doing, to be honest.
True, yeah.
I will fuck you up.
Gougethorn is our super weapon, though.
Yeah. It's like Tom Cruise in Tropic Thunder when he's got the phone. I will. Yeah. Anyway. All right. Well. Llaradoc agrees to fall back from the city. You've given him. You've given him.
Finally, something ended with not murder.
I know.
We did it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I love how every Sylvaneth attacks you regardless, apart from this one, which they expect. They're like, why don't you go and talk to that one? Why would you not? Anyway,
maybe it was us carving a path through the battlefield towards him that showed him.
He was like, these guys
We
badass.
need to talk.
Maybe he spotted Dreadbark non-violently, utterly failing to carve a path through the battlefield and being mortally wounded in the process.
I think he just saw a massive hurricane barreling towards his position and was like, damn, Sigmar here, boy. Sigmar means business. Right. So and then so yes, the Sylvaneth begin to cautiously retreat, and you can see Lieutenant Scrystone on the walls waving you, and as he sort of signals for the cannons to stop firing. And Chardew turns to go with the Sylvaneth, says that he will try to keep them from their warlike ways and try and stop them from attacking again, whilst you have time to, come up with Greywater's potentially long-term plans for peace. And there we go. Reduce Doom by 2.
Oh, by 2?
But you can't.
But I can't because Gougethorn exists. But it's down to 2.
Ah.
Which is good.
Fucking grumpy goth bastard keeping the mood down.
It's better than 8 or whatever you finished the last adventure on. So you return to Forge Haven to regroup with Onderen and the rest of the Ironworld commanders and any remaining trusted city officials. Aisha's morning light shines in the sky, cutting through the smoke and smog hanging above the city. It is apparent that what damage has been done will take a long time to rebuild. The after effects of the siege will be felt for years to come. Onderen is pleased to see the party return, and anyone in need of immediate medical care is sent to the infirmary to recover. The diligent Ironworld officers have already supplied Onderen with a list of damage and surveillance reports about the current state of the city. With the party and assembled remnants of the city's leadership gathered in Forge Haven, he asks for silence as he reads through the reports and lays out a new state of play on the map table. And this is a fancy way of saying this is like the epilogue of stuff that is happening once the siege is lifted. So the Sylvaneth have retreated back a safe distance, but you can still see them, a presence of them hovering within the city's sights. But for now, they seem to be keeping their distance. The Cold Rock Ironworks and its sister companies are seized by the Ironworld Arsenal, scrubbed of any further chaos influence, and their assets gifted to the Grand Conclave as part of the city's relief effort. The Brotherhood of Brass, in shock of learning what happened to Goldmane, effectively disbands without their charismatic leader no longer at the forefront. Unfortunately, the Chaos Cultists and their big three-headed horn of Karanak made it out of the city and will forever be an annoying group of marauders, dwelling in the Ghoulmere, summoning flesh hounds as they go. That was the one that you failed.
Losers.
Kind of works in our favor.
Captain Heinz petitions the Ironwood Arsenal to aid him in rebuilding the Harbinger of Trouble after you blew it up, believing it may be needed to defend the city once again. The Skaven are pretty much defeated, although the sewers of Greywater are no longer as safe as they were, as many Skaven still remain dwelling there.
Makes sense.
You leave one alive, and they'll come back.
Come back to a Norhole.
Come back through a magic butthole somewhere.
With their little anchors. And so, because you finished on 2 Doom, the general state...
What?
You finished on 2 Doom.
You heard?
2 Doom. Here.
Sure.
The general effects of the city and the citizens are thus. The Grits mourn their losses, but remain hopeful that the city can be rebuilt if everyone rolls up their sleeves and gets to work. Onderan is able to install a renewed Grand Conclave who strive to enforce the proper disposal of Greywater's waste outflow and cease the expansion of the Gulmere. The waste is transported atop newly designed cockforts through the Festamir Realm Gate, where it is disposed of into Akshi's volcanic heart. Some might say something they learnt from a little guy named Sichuan.
You're welcome.
This considerably eats into the Steam Lord's profits and slows production, but it is all for the good of the realm. The Gulmere will still take generations to heal, but what is this time to the immortal Sylvaneth? It matters more to them that they can see the mere shrinking inch by inch, and with every new vibrant blade of grass.
Sick.
So you can tell me what you guys do. Don't have to be as a group. What you guys do in Greywater. If you stay in Greywater at all, you have a pretty great influence, especially with Onderan and the Grand Conclave. So, you can influence them to focus on different things or change different things that they're doing or focus on making peace with the Sylvaneth, because it's still pretty spiky where we left it off.
Quick question. What's the pay like for this job? Is this a payless job working for Sigmar? Or do we get fat pay now? Are we minted?
Yeah, money drops from the sky.
a big coin the size of a steam tank falls flat into the Gulmere.
And it's pure Urgold.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah.
City is destroyed by an Urgold meteor.
Like from
Who could have done that?
from betwixt Grimnir's buttocks.
And Sigmar is just like, whoops, drop the change.
I completed my long-term goal. Not that it makes a difference anymore.
What was your long-term goal?
To end the conflict, whatever the cost.
Oh,
Nice.
that is good. What was mine?
Yeah, because kiss goodbye to that XP.
Yeah, I mean, for what
That's fine.
it's worth, your
carries on to the
your
next
rewards
campaign.
are 1 for completing the adventure, 1 for each threat the party was able to resolve, so 8,
Wow.
and then 10 XP for completing the campaign.
Okay.
So it's 19
I thought
XP
you meant, like,
total.
1 for the whole
I can
thing.
get that
Wow.
extra
Wow, what a sick XP payout to never see.
Hey guys,
I
do you
mean-
want to play another campaign with the exact same party?
Yeah, you could do that. People do that sometimes.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
don't want
that-
to.
They might.
yeah. I mean, maybe
But you could.
maybe you hear about these other, Soulbound adjacent heroes, Eryxion the Just, and I've forgotten the name of a Knight in Cantor.
Zuriel Stormwake.
The Zuriel
Ah,
Stormwake,
yes.
who are still pursuing a meeting with Alariel to cleanse this crucible of life that they've carried from Akshi. And perhaps some of you wish to aid them.
Ardanadoc Dreadbark wishes to be installed as the Sylvaneth representative on the Grand Conclave.
You can't because you're soulbound.
Oh, okay.
The clue.
Wait,
You are
hang on.
contractually obliged already
What?
as a non-compete.
Yeah.
Who is that guy that was Oak Speaker? Was it Oak Speaker?
You might have killed him in the garden.
Dear. Okay, right.
Charred you.
Scratch that.
He'd be good.
Dreadbark wishes to install a Sylvaneth representative on the Grand Conclave.
Nice.
And yeah, Charred you is a perfect candidate. So, Charred you. And yes, though I do not wish to RP it at this moment in time, I like to imagine that, like, you know, Dreadbark stands up in the new Senate, chaired by Onduran, and you know, speaks eloquently in Charred you's favour.
Yeah. Misa propose.
Yeah, we immediately give special emergency powers to Onduran, who was the real baddie all along.
Oh shit, he fires the hurricane anyway. Corn says, hi bitch.
Which means I have also completed my long-term goal, which was to install a Sylvaneth person on the Grand Conclave.
Oh.
Hey.
Got that one in, didn't you?
Oh.
Sniped that right then, didn't you?
Yeah, well...
I'm going to turn Dreadbark to gold. Just for the fun of it.
Yeah, it's not my long-term goal or anything, it's just funny.
It used to be a short-term goal. Not you particularly, but
just someone to gold.
Play a hilarious prank on Dreadbark.
Anyone else? Anyone else using their influence? I can tell you a bit more about what's been happening. I know Onderan's day-to-day has been dealing with the problems in the city. They're seeing a lot of now that sort of the news about Greywater has passed. He's getting a lot of investors and stakeholders in Greywater businesses coming to the city for reparations for lost profits. So perhaps someone who is very good with dealing with shithouses and contracts would be able to help him in this way.
Oh, I mean, I think Vargi would relish the role of getting a little bit of paperwork and negotiation done. And what he does, in addition to facilitating these discussions with his good name and fine eye for detail and eidetic memory, is he also uses his influence to set up a workshop, hopefully later a factory, for his latest creation, Norgrimsson's Nullifier, a non-lethal weapon, which he hopes will be deployed in Anvilgard, particularly so as not to, lead to any unfortunate border incidents and the like. And hopefully he can offer access to Norgrimsson's Nullifier, the patented revolutionary weapon of nothing destruction, out as part of these contract arrangements. Perhaps first dibs on the shipments, where he hopes to enrich the lives and also his pockets.
His life first and foremost. I mean, you'll know that the one road still doesn't have any lights, the ghost lights, so it's still quite dangerous. So patrols have had to be established. So yeah, definitely we'll be able to outfit them. And Captain Steelwater, who is now in charge of all the Grey Caps.
I thought it was going to be like fucking, General Steelwater by now. Just like meteoric rise through the ranks. I
mean, Captain seems to be in charge of the whole Free Guild. So, but yeah, so she works with the Order Azir to do a thorough investigation into the remaining Steam Lords and leaders of the Free Guild through to any lingering chaos influence. but some say that their reputation in the city never recovers. But perhaps these nullifiers go a long way. Because, tear gas and water cannons are, great, aren't they?
Norgrimsson's nullifier is a humane weapon.
No, they're not.
No
They're
pain.
not good at all. They're bad, right? But they are better
Then
than
pikes.
And a bomb.
Yeah.
What about Norgrimsson's nullifier?
It's true. Just sends them to sleep. Is it a little fist on a spring?
It wasn't, but it is now.
Is it just-
Acme.
to make them a little bit hungry and sleepy. And that just kind of immediately nullifies any kind of civil
Yeah.
disobedience.
Klaus is going to be there to gift a Shimon your nullifier, just to give it that extra nullifying kick.
Yeah, maybe.
It's supposed
Permanent
to,
nullifying.
it's supposed to stun and temporarily paralyze, and Klaus blesses it, and it fucking sends him into a coma.
It pulverizes. Disintegrates.
Yeah, I think Klaus and Vargi could do like a Bruce Banner and Tony Stark style laboratory montage at the end.
We need our duo offshoot campaign where it's just the two of us.
Yeah.
Just the two of us. We can make guns if we try.
And Sigmar's like, right, stop that now. Go and actually do something dangerous.
The swashbuckling adventures of Klargi.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's only that's the only campaign Opal will actually watch. I think any other would be. We're not going to get her back. Right. Sichuan, have we heard about you yet? Are you last?
I think he's intrigued in this this new volcanic disposal system they've created. I think he might take pride in his work. Maybe
Yeah.
set up his own. I think if he could use the influence, because what I've gleaned from this entire adventure is there's not a lot of Urgold in this city. So I think he will set up, if he can use his sway and his powers to set up his own. Sorry, just gotta be there. His own. Oh goodness, what's the name? My brain's gone. The word for the things where they do the things. His own Zargrim, his own kind of rune smiting forge on the edge of this volcano. I think it's like a combination. So he's hopefully uses his network of his new connections to make a call out to try and get some rune smiths and other fire slayers, create a kind of a new home, a new Zargrim within Greywater Fastness.
Nice.
Utilize this new powerful. I guess it feels like it's kind of like a recycling center.
Yeah.
You've got that thermal energy from everything going in it. It's got to create a lot of underswell.
You've got
And
that.
so it's going to be half a Zargrim and half a salted beef sandwich shop with the beef sandwich lady. So she's going to
Nice.
be on site as well to give people sustenance. You cook it on an open fire as well. So it's going to
Nice.
be
Yeah.
a bit of a one-stop shop for all your Urgold needs and your beef
I mean,
sandwiches.
the beef probably hurting your green credentials a little bit.
It's okay. We're okay with it.
But,
It feels very Greywater Fastness to have it there.
Yeah, maybe it's
a local
like
delicacy.
it's the brand new Goulmere Greywater beef cow.
Yeah.
That don't just die after like a year.
Yeah. Hopefully, he'll get some Zargrim to come in and they can perform the Grundog and be a new source of places that the Fire Slayers can come to and get their runes.
Nice. Well, if that is it from everyone,
Do I not get a go?
I thought you were helping Vargi.
No.
Oh.
That's not what I'm
That's
actually
not
doing.
his story.
I wasn't saying I was going fucking off with Vargi on a
No, I'm
romantic
gonna-
getaway.
I did I miss
I'm gonna go
Gougethorn
When I
as
go
well.
on a cruise around around Sigmar.
Yeah, but you did have to do that. Say that just for like fan service to Opal. Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that is true.
Right, go on then. You got 8 minutes. We got 4 minutes because Gougethorn's got to go as well.
Well, Klaus, much like a friend we all know called Bilbo, was dragged out on this adventure.
Who?
Didn't want to come. Well, Bilbo, like Baggins. He was dragged out, so now he's going to go home, Gonna buy some land, buy some
There you
little
go.
sheep.
For the
And,
for the fourth
yeah.
time though, Spellbound, you don't get to retire.
Yeah, no, not retirement, mini holiday.
Oh, I
Just
see.
until I'm
Mini
next
return.
summoned.
Shore leave.
Because there's a little bit of time in between being summoned for whatever you're doing,
That's
right?
true. Yeah, you
bit of
indeterminate
a-
amount of time. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a bit of a break, bit of a short holiday. So I'm gonna raise some cattle, maybe have a family.
I mean, not with that much
Extra
time.
gold. It could be a while. It could be a millennium.
I mean, you could do the sharp. You could do the sharp thing and you know, get married, have a child. Oh, but then my wife dies of an exotic illness. And then you anyway back to France.
Oh, she dies of a gold-based illness. Ugh.
Oh no, taking a
Oh,
tragic
no.
turn.
At least you can sell her.
Yeah. So yeah, just just chill out,
Yeah, nice.
live it up.
Good. He's vibing.
He's kind of lived enough in this one adventure alone.
Nice.
You know.
Oh,
It
so
was quite packed.
maybe next campaign, jaded Klaus. He's being dragged back for one more
I
mission.
don't think Klaus is getting dragged out or retirement. I think Klaus is now retired.
I think you die if you don't obey the Sigmar.
Well,
I think he'd rather die at this point.
he's just gonna be smoking his pipe in his little house with his family.
Bolt of
His
lightning.
sheep, okay.
And then you
His
just
little
get
faffers.
the bolt of lightning.
Yeah.
You're like, Sigmar, I am ready.
Fuck you, Sigmar!
Yeah.
Yeah.
You embraced him like an old friend. Like the third brother. Right, go on, Gauji.
Yeah, so I mean the whole battle is over, but the mission that Vargi sent him on isn't over yet because he asked him to basically take care of chaos and stop it from spreading. And as we know, demonic puppies have exited the gates and are still outside.
That is true.
So Gougethorn would, I mean, he's not really a social person anyway, so he would just like go his own way, go back outside the gates, and hunt the whatever's left of chaos there, and also act as a like deterrent to people inside the city and outside, like the Sylvaneth outside the city, because if they ever cross the line, he'll make sure to end them right where they stand. So he's like a guardian angel supporting both sides.
Good guy, Fiddlesticks.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, I'm contractually obliged to mention that there have been rumblings coming from people coming from the realm of beasts. That the Astral Templars of Valor Hall seek assistance in solving the mystery of the strange and twisted creatures that have begun to emerge. AKA the next adventure, I guess, which probably won't do. Yeah. So that's it. Give yourselves a little.
I was gonna say no one died, but my character did.
We did get a death.
Yes.
We did get.
Yeah. Now, you nearly managed to fucking die twice in one campaign, mate.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. I did what I could to help out.
You can but try.
And let's
You
not
nearly,
forget,
you nearly
the first
managed to die
character-
twice in a campaign where you're here for half of it.
Let's not forget that the first character died because the people he was trying to protect decided to go and hide inside of a house.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
Let's not forget that. Szechuan.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Or was it you, actually, Milo?
No. I distinctly remembered taunting Sichuan the Brave for that action.
I think you
What did I
all
do?
hid in that hut. Or
when
at
we basically got betrayed.
Brenner's
when-
farm.
Jumped through the
Yeah.
window, didn't we? Because the door was blocked or something, if I remember.
That was a chapel. No,
Yeah, he was surrounded. I went in to help him, and
Talking
as soon
about
as I
Brenner's
went in to
farm.
help him, he ran out and hid. I'm like, okay, thank you. And I died like one turn
I don't remember this.
later.
And when you think about it, does it sound like a Vargi action or a Sichuan action?
It sounds like a both action.
I don't think I'd run out if I knew you were in. If you were in danger, I wouldn't have run out.
Vargi
you
the
did,
bullet
though.
ability for
All right,
most of this
let's
campaign.
not squabble about who did what to who. Let's savor the moment of victory.
Just save the bloody city.
So next week I would like to do a discussion on the campaign, just to go over it, just to see what we liked, what we didn't like, and I can feed that into my review that I'll rewrite in the end. It's not compulsory; you don't have to turn up if you don't want to. But if you got thoughts on Soulbound about the campaign, would love to hear them.
I've got a few.
And I feel like it's going to be a bit of a slagging off session, but no, it's been fun. So we'll maybe see you there.
It's not all bad, so that's something.
Yeah, I've
no
definitely got
games,
some thoughts.
So,
But I think a lot of it is to do with the fact that it's a published adventure. But I think it was quite railroady. I don't know if you felt that as well, but
at times,
Well, that's-
yes.
I feel like
Especially, I mean, yeah, go ahead.
I feel like that's why the session that you made, Olly, felt so good in comparison. Because it felt like you had more choice. It was more kind of... Because we're not playing the pre-made characters of the campaign, you're more able to write specific story content for our characters, which is more, like, applicable.
Take it for the session, man.
yeah. I mean, this is. I mean, that's just a little teaser. Who would be turning up for that on Tuesday?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll be around.
I am in.
I can pop in.
I am in.
I am in.
All right, cool. Well,
And maybe we can.
I'll be in for a bit. It is my birthday, and I'll probably do something other than sit here and chat about something. But I will endeavour to attend.
is that not the best birthday present? Being able to bitch about.
It's not the best.
Yeah, no worries. We'll give you a little Milo segment.
Yeah.
And if chat, I don't know.
Pop
if it's
in,
interesting.
leave all my thoughts, and fuck off. Is how I like to roll in general.
It's pretty much what you
I
do.
don't know if it's interesting for chat, but since they've been observing most of it, I'm sure they have their own thoughts as well.
Oh
so
yeah. Give
would be helpful.
us some external feedback. Yeah, and then we'll probably talk about what we're going to do next. But I imagine we can have a few weeks off or whatever while we work it out.
Work it out.
Cool.
All I need to know is what we're going to play and how I can make my character.
Oh yeah.
I'm good.
We made it, despite its bumps and some trials and tribulations. Thank you very much, Ollie. It has been,
man.
It has been an absolute hoot of a campaign, even with our collective complaints about the campaign itself.
As always.
The company always makes it.
Yeah.
It's the people that make it.
Yeah. I think.
The friends we made along the way.
And I think everybody had very different opinions on the bit I think we'll talk a lot about, which is the Holdfast Bridge section, which tilted the whole campaign. So I'm really interested to get to dig deep into that next
Yeah, I
Tuesday.
think that was the worst part for sure.
All right, guys.
Thanks,
Thank you.
I'll chat to you guys
GG.
then.